Hey everyone, it's me again, Karen here. I don't know how many people are going to agree with me on this, but I just think that we need some black scientists on our side, on the forefront, doing some research on us as far as her hair and our skin is concerned. I have a client. She's about early 40s, has two kids. One's 7, one is 5, and she has cancer in the throat. Now, she went through her radiation a few years back, maybe like less than 2 years. And with the surgery, she was told that the cancer shouldn't come back for a lot of years in the future. Apparently, she went for a routine check and they found some polyps in her throat. Cancer is back. So she had to go through her radiation and all of that. Has two kids, 7 and 5, had to be isolated from them because the radiation in her system can actually come through her pores and enter through her kids, especially childbearing age, and damage their insides. And I don't know too much details on it, but it's from her to me to you. So she had to be in isolation, and she also had to stop a lot of the things she was doing, including like her eating habits. She had to stop the salt, the sugars, the soy, the dairy, the oh my God, name it, and she had to stop it. So basically, she really couldn't eat anything. She had to also, she couldn't be in the sunlight. There was something she was saying that she couldn't do also that triggered something off. And I asked her, all that stuff that they're telling you, did they ever once tell you you're not supposed to have a relaxer? She goes, no. Thank God she's vocal about it, and she's in high spirits. If you see her, you'd never think that she's sick, and she's just so gorgeous and so beautiful and so inspiring. And I said to her, if they're telling you not to do all of these things, like, why are they telling you not to do relaxer? And a relaxer is so strong, the chemical on the pH scale, and it can cause damage. And why that came to me is because years ago I took a class in Maryland about lace front wigs. Lace front wigs, it has the adhesive glue on it, and part of the class was you have to let a cancer patient go through their chemo or their radiation treatment till it's totally done before you can apply this adhesive onto them, because the adhesive is a chemical which can mix with the radiation and cause further damage. That's what I was told. When I remembered that, I just thought the relaxer is way stronger than the glue. And I'm like, why wouldn't they not tell her not to use a relaxer? You're black, and there's billions of black women that has cancer. Like, why wouldn't they tell you that you cannot use a relaxer on your hair? Like, why wouldn't that be part of what the doctors know? I feel they're just not doing enough research on black people, and that is really, really sad, because we have the highest rate of cancer, black women, and these doctors that are treating us don't know that. Are they kidding? I think that's really serious. I think that's something to think about. I explained to her, like, my personal feelings. I don't feel comfortable doing this on you, because the relaxer is like the highest alkaline agents on the pH scale, basic, meaning that you have the level on the pH scale is 0 to 14, and relaxer falls on 14, and you know what relaxer does. Leave it on your skin and see what it happens to you. It goes through, it tears through your skin. If you have a abrasion on your scalp and the relaxer go on that, it makes it worse. The relaxer goes onto your hair, and what it does, it's supposed to swell the cuticle layer open, absorb into the cortex, and changing that cortex permanently. It's a chemical. It causes permanent change, and it gets onto your pores, and the pores, if it swells the hair, it's going to swell the pore, because what happened, if you're getting a burn, it's actually lifting up, opening up those pores and absorbing through the skin. So I'm telling her that, and I said it just like that because I wanted to understand, like, you are going through something and you don't need anything extra to cause you damage. You have your two kids to live for, So I told her, once that gets into her pores, you still have radiation inside of you, because I was a little nervous. She said she just got through her radiation and she can't be around her kids and stuff. I'm like, what the hell is going to happen to me? Like, is there anything going on? Like, but I still did her hair. But I told her that just cut it down. I'll just shave it down a little bit, blend it in with the top so it's not noticeable. I'm just saying that because I feel that their choices when it comes to hair care, if you take in consideration your clients and their habits and their illness and stuff, that's only if they're vocal with you, like if you talk to them, because I think you really need to talk to them and see just on the surface what's going on. Like, thank God she was, open enough to talk to me about what's going on. And I wish I could interview her, ask her a few times, but she wouldn't want to do it. And I think that she would inspire so many women because she's just that type of woman, gorgeous, beautiful, and very inspiring. I think that we have choices. You have all these different techniques in hairstyling that you can, gravitate to while you're going through your treatments. Like she has the short hair. If you go to a good person or stylist, you can fade that down and blend it until she gets over her thing. Or you can weave it, no glue. Sew it. It may be expensive, but it lasts longer. And I don't understand why a lot of people don't want to pay for their hair. But if from here down you're looking all beautiful and hot and sexy and everything, and then this is a mess, you feel a mess. So I think this part, what I do, which I love, hair, is so important, and it's one thing you should be paying for to feel good and look good. You have the choices, like I said, the weaving, going natural, what else? Going natural, just do haircuts and